Hello everybody and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Mixie and today we're going to be playing something very special. It's Initial D. And we're also going to find out if all of the music in this game, given the incredible, very amazing music, gets my bots muted. We'll have to see. But I'm so excited about this game. I love it so much and I'm prepared to find out. This is Street Stage. This is based off of Arcade 3, I'm pretty sure. And as far as I know, it's only in Japanese. But that won't stop us any. Where is my... I need the math meme. I'm looking for a specific character. Where did you go, Zach? There it is. Nice, what are you gaming? What are you playing? Oh, Need for Speed? Hell yeah, dude! And Most Wanted? That's awesome. I like Need for Speed. I gotta go with my all-time most favorite car, the WRX. I love this car so much. And I like the low-profile spoiler in the front. I'm gonna jump right into Legend of the Streets. We're gonna do this, and of course we play manual transmission. There's no other way to play Initial D. IMO. Actually, I'm not gonna say that, because I know plenty of people that like to play automatic, and they're better than me, so... Ah, Takumi. Alright, let's do this. It's really easy to get like laser focused on this game. And so I'm gonna do my best not to do that and actually narrate. So I've gotten some practice in Street Stage, and I guess a little about me playing Initial D. My first experience with this game was Initial D 2 in a local arcade. I was just like, wow, like, why are people crowding around this machine? It looks really cool. I like racing games, and this looks like a rather advanced one. And then I looked over and I saw people, like, drifting and stuff, and I was like, what? How do you do that? And I was like, okay, cool. And I sat down and I made a fool of myself, but I saw what other people could do, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to do cool anime stuff. And then the music started playing, and I was introduced to the world of Eurobeats, and my life changed forever. And I was like 16 at the time. Now 10 years later, I'm picking it up again because I met an online community for Initial D where they play like Street Stage and stuff and good arcades, and I'm falling in love with the series all over again. And so here we are, jumping into Street Stage. This is I believe that Street Stage was a PSP exclusive, so we're playing the PSP version. But I've been talking to my friends, my local friends, and we definitely want to go back to that same arcade that I was telling you about in my story, because I just found out a couple of days ago that it's still open, and that they still have the Initial D cabinet there, and I'm so excited. I gotta go back to where it all began. I don't know if I can get footage of that. I'm gonna sincerely try to get footage of the legit arcade cabinet. yeah, I jumped into Legends in the Streets, and I've been playing a lot and asking the people like who are way better than me at this game questions and stuff, and they've been giving me feedback and watching videos, and like we've like really invested in this game lately, and so that's like where a lot of my free time's been going. It's just playing Initial D. So I was like, man, I am too in love with this not to do a broadcast for it. So we're gonna try it out on Twitch. There are so many great things about this game, it's hard to even begin. But notably, this game has iconic music. Pretty much like anytime you hear Eurobeat anywhere, you think of Initial D. If you've even like heard of this series, you think of Initial D. Oh, you're gonna jump back into Most Wanted? That's awesome, man. You have to tell me how it goes. That wasn't bad. I definitely bumped the wall a couple of times there, though. Go back to the track select, that way you can change the music. I like to switch it up each time. Oh right, like that's the thing with Most Wanted, is that cops are after you, isn't it? I've never played Need for Speed before, but I had a friend that was like really into driving games, and he actually had like bought himself a steering wheel for playing Most Wanted, and I don't know, he was really into it, so. If you end up streaming it or something, I would love to watch you play, Ion. Just to get a feel, like, I'm all back into racing games again lately, so. Usually I'm into racing games that don't have realistic physics though. Like, I tried playing Forza once, and like Forza like really strives to be hyper-realistic with the racing and the cars and physics and stuff, and I'm terrible at that game. I am god-awful. I should probably never race in real life. But I love games like Initial D and Mario Kart, and Kinetica is one of my all-time favorite racing games, and things like that, you know? Games that don't have realistic racing physics, I tend to love. So. Oh, they tried the opposite direction at you? That's terrifying. Oh man, I can't imagine playing something like this, where you're like going, like I'm going 190 now, and cops like flying at you, like intentionally trying to steer into you. That would be so scary. I would have a heart attack playing this one. Spike strips? There's spike strips? Wow! How do you avoid those? You just like have to like watch for what roads they put them on? Like how does that work? I'm so curious. Or is there a way to like veer around them? I'm sure there's a way to like actually perform this drift here without bumping walls and stuff and without just like ungassing. But I am not experienced enough of a player to understand how that works just yet, especially not at 190. If I were going like 140 or so, a little bit slower, I could probably just like do a brake turn. But at 190, I just kind of come around the corner and pray. That's so scary, Ion. That would... Oh. That would terrify me. Oh, I think I just got that same guy. Half remorse. Oh, okay. You have to ram the cop car? Wow. That works. That makes sense. I feel like a straight up collision at whatever high speed you're rolling at, though, would be really scary. Like, you'd lose all your traction and stuff. I don't know, but I recognize that crashing is part of that game, though. Initial D is all about not touching the walls. Like, in fact, they are obsessed with you not touching the walls. If you're in Time Attack, like, they have a whole thing where they, like, mark X's on the walls where all the places where you touch the wall is, and, like, you can have the paper cup full of water. That's all about not touching the walls, and, like, they're obsessed. Yeah. Get out of my way, dude. How? I'm literally about to go with my top speed. How is this guy keeping up with me? How is he going more than 200? What is this? What anime stuff is this? I'm almost going 200, and he's still keeping up with me. I'm pretty sure my car tops out at 199. Dude, get out of my way. There.
Nani?
Oh yeah, we're leaving him in the dust now. I guess, like, while he's ahead of me, he can just, like, be as fast as he wants. But as soon as I got ahead of him, it all changed. Hashtag hacks. Absolutely. Yeah, it's all over for him now. Me getting in front of him was all I needed. Excellent. That was crazy though, he was going so fast. They aren't giving me card parts. That is one distinct difference between Street Stage and like the actual arcade version is, in the arcade you just have to like beat people and you get better car parts and stuff. You can upgrade your car. In this, they have like a weird like RNG card system, and so it's like random whether or not you actually get to upgrade your car. I don't think I'm a fan of that personally. it is what it is. You can always go into time attack mode, and you can get more parts that way. More chances at more parts, I should say. I like the stage a lot. I feel like it's a really good introductory stage. It's a really good practice stage. It's just solid. When I'm warming up, which I'm still not that great at this game, honestly, I still like to come back to the stage just to practice my oversteering. Because what I'm still working on is brake turning, and because I feel like, yep, just like that, I tend to go too far, and I'm trying to find out what the sweet spot is. Oh man, like they throw a lot of stuff at you in this one, it seems. That's really crazy, dude. Oh yeah, I just remembered another thing that's definitely worth mentioning in Initial D, if you touch a wall. So this game actually has it has two things. One that I like to call the sauce, and one that I like to call the plague. So while you're not touching the walls, you have the sauce, and you can do really cool anime stuff. Oof, as I hit a wall mid-sentence. But if you touch a wall, you see how my speed is dropping? You can no longer accelerate, and you get a speed penalty basically, where you can only go like one or 2 miles per hour per few seconds. It like, you get the plague, and it like really hinders your speed. So it's almost better to like go slow around corners and not hit the walls. That way you can accelerate back up to your top speed faster than going around it really fast and touching a wall and having the plague. You want the sauce. You gotta have the sauce to do anime stuff. So keep the sauce. Don't spill the sauce cup. Gotcha. Oh, you got Nitro in that game? That's pretty cool. I like to get character cards. If there's any high-ranking art, I'll take it. Gotcha. Man, that would be really handy. You get a speed penalty, then you can just like hit your boost. Like, that's pretty cool. Eventually, I can upgrade my WRX to actually have turbo. You can hear it hiss and stuff. Like, you can hear the air ride release. But it doesn't actually, like, it's not like nitrous where you can just, like, boost. Dang. So it's like Grand Theft Auto on wheels, basically, where they just like throw progressively more stuff at you. That's pretty intense. That's really intense, dude. I would probably have a really hard time with that game, honestly. Like, I have a hard enough time not hitting walls, much less having things flying at me while I'm trying to do that also. Yeah, most one it definitely sounds intense. Uh-oh, speed penalty. I'm holding the gas, but it's just dropping. Oh, I waited too long. The lyrics in the song are talking about taking off clothes. Oh my. Jeez, there's another level of heat beyond that? Gosh. Dang, dude, that's really crazy. Undercover state cruiser, heavy SUV. Jeez, they're like throwing a whole like military arson at you with all this heat stuff. That's really intense, dude. Air support? How does air support work? Is it just like helicopters and stuff? Are they like shooting at you? Like what is going on? Mada? Yeah, I'm not the best at initial D by any means. I still make tons of mistakes, and I'm still learning so much about this game. But I'm kind of like on my path to getting better, you know? Like I'm in the process of learning technique and trying new things, and I'm making friends that are in the community and who are like way better than me. I just thought it'd be really cool to stream my progress, you know, like as I'm improving my skills. I want to like video it, make a log, and that way we can look back at previous videos where I was just like failing miserably and look at my old drift lines compared to the new and all that stuff. Oh man, laugh at my noob mistakes that I'm making right now. Got it. There's Heat 5? Dante's Hell Edition? Good lord. Fast aircraft. What? This is crazy. The helicopter is capable of swooping down and blinding the player? That's so crazy! I don't... That's so crazy, dude. I would have a hard time enjoying that game. Like, there would be so much crap happening at once that I just, like, wouldn't be able to... Just, like, leave me alone. I'm just trying to race. Though, I imagine, it could be pretty cool having all that attention while you're driving. Alright, now they're gonna reintroduce, like, drifting to me on this track, and I'm probably going to look silly at first while I remember how this works.
さっとで鍛えた僕の敵じゃないよね。離れた、ざまみろ。すぐに見えなくしてやる。
Yeah, I got a Google notification that covered up my speedometer at the same time. Yay! Let me try this real quick. Oh, okay, no worries. In later games, they drop spike strips too? Jesus, that's too much.
120% 集中するぞ。サーキットの第一コーナー突っ込む時みたいに。結構いい突っ込みしてるよ。でも楽勝でついていけるからね。本気出せば負けない。
There we go. That's better.
思ったよりはやるね。地元の走り山。
I somewhat know what I'm doing, I promise. Kind of. a dirty term. I'm really sorry. I really like the stage. I believe it's Akagi. It's like where you really start having fun in Initial D. They start throwing some of the crazy turns at you, and you start getting a taste for what this game is really like, what it's about, you know? I'm not doing so well right now. But I'm just so far ahead of this guys that it doesn't even matter. There we go. That's better. That face. So there are so many memes about this show and all of the crazy faces the characters make. Change up the music. They tend to have the same song for all of the characters. So I just recently started the anime. Me and my girlfriend started, and we're on like, I think we're only up to like episode 5 of what they're calling Stage 0, I guess. It's like what people are commonly accepting as Stage 0. Wait, why is it raining? I don't remember this being wet. Oh well, we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna make it work. I thought it was only wet when you raced him a second time. I do awful when it's raining. I have zero control over my car. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make this happen. Yes, so the anime, this whole game definitely carries a lot more value and personal investment when you watch the show. And I've watched just enough of the show to appreciate the Akagi twins, and I think that's their name, the Red Suns, and I know who Keisuke is, who I have to race next. I understand the value of who I'm racing against, and I will probably lose. And if that happens too many times, I'll probably just switch to time attack. I apologize in advance if I just make a fool of myself while racing against him. Because I probably will. Red Suns are like... I mean, I'm only up to episode 5, so it could be different, but in the very beginning of the anime, they definitely painted up to be that like the Red Suns are like the fastest racers out there, and Keisuke is like the number 2 fastest of the Red Suns. And Takumi, the main character, races against him, and it's really, really intense. So it's a pretty big deal that you race against him. Oh, finally, a car fight. But Keisuke does have a weakness. Here's our man, Keisuke. His FD, the RX-7 Type car, it's gonna reach, like, they do such a good job recreating this race like it's the anime. His car is gonna, like, on straightaways, is gonna get way faster than me. Like, it's just, his car is faster than mine. But his weakness is that he can't drift very quickly. He can't go around corners quickly. And that's how I win this. That's how I overtake him, is I have to be better at cornering than him. And, this race is truly a challenge. I love this song. Yeah, he's gonna get ahead of me on any straightaways. And also bump me in the walls, I guess. He said the line. He said the meme. Just like Takumi in the anime. Oh! I thought that was the finish line. Oh no! I just screwed myself right there! No, I have a chance. No. Dang. I don't know why I thought that was the finish line. I just lost it right there. Yeah. Dang. Anyway, I was gonna say just like Takumi in the anime, we lose him in the hairpins, and then I was dumb and I let go of my controller, thinking that was the end of it. way better this time than I did last time even.
いける。なんだと。こいつ先を知らないのか。減速して入らない谷底へ真っ逆さまだぞ。
That was really bad turn. Oh, I shouldn't have downshifted there. I really shouldn't have.
冗談じゃねえ。そんなが。甘いぜ。俺の方が早いんだ。コーナーワークで負けてるってことかよ。差が詰まってる。くそ。プレッシャーかけたつもりだろうが、その手に乗るか。
There we go. Because the show, you shouldn't celebrate too early. Woo! But I did it. I did it, guys. I beat him. Oh man. I'm sorry. That was just silly of me. I got ahead of myself. But yeah, we did it. We beat Takumi. Ooh, 2 A-rank cards. Not Takumi, Keisuke. We beat Keisuke. We're gonna race Takumi eventually, but not yet. Hell yeah! I beat him on my second try. I probably would have beat him on my first try if I didn't do something dumb. Wow. You know what? I think this is actually a great spot to end the broadcast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!